Picture this. You're staring at your website analytics and the visitor count is basically flatlining. Meanwhile, you're watching your ad budget drain faster than water through a sieve. Sound familiar? Well, buckle up, because I'm about to show you how I flipped that script completely. I got 50,000 visitors to my website without spending a single penny on ads. And no, this isn't some clickbait nonsense. I've got the receipts, the strategy, and I'm laying it all out for you today. $0 spent 50,000 visitors. Here's the brutal truth about paid advertising that nobody talks about. The moment you stop paying, your traffic stops. It's like renting your success instead of owning it. I was spending $3,000 a month on Facebook and Google ads, and sure, I was getting traffic. But my profit margins were razor thin, and I was constantly stressed about ROI. One month I had to pause my campaigns because of cash flow issues, and my traffic literally dropped to almost nothing overnight. That's when it hit me. I was building my business on quicksand. Let me hit you with some numbers that'll make you rethink your entire marketing strategy. The average small business is now spending over $1,200 per month on digital ads. Meanwhile, organic search drives 53% of all website traffic. But here's the kicker. Only 49% of businesses even have an SEO strategy. That's insane. It's like leaving money on the table while everyone else is fighting over scraps. So, I made a decision that changed everything. I was going all in on SEO, but not the old school, outdated tactics you see everywhere. I developed what I call the triple threat SEO framework, and it's built on 3 simple but powerful pillars: content authority, technical excellence, and link magnetism. Each pillar supports the others, and when you nail all 3, magic happens. Let me break down exactly how this works. Pillar 1. Content authority. Content authority is all about becoming the go-to source in your niche. But forget what you think you know about content marketing. This isn't about pumping out generic blog posts and hoping Google notices. This is strategic, data-driven content creation that targets what your audience is actually searching for right now. I use a combination of AI tools and manual research to find content gaps that my competitors are completely missing. Then I create comprehensive content that answers every possible question someone might have about that topic. My content authority checklist. Target long-tail keywords with high intent and low competition. Create content that's at least 2,000 words with actual depth and value. Use the skyscraper technique to make your content 10x better than competitors. Include original research, data, or case studies whenever possible. Optimize for featured snippets and people also ask boxes. Update and refresh old content every 3-6 months to keep it relevant. Let me show you a simple Python script I use to automate keyword research and find those golden opportunities. This script uses the free Google Trends API to identify rising keywords in your niche before they become saturated. You can run this weekly to stay ahead of trends. Python script using the PyTrends library to automate keyword research. The script initializes a trend REQ object to connect to Google Trends API with US time zone and English language settings. The find_trending_keywords function takes a seed_keyword parameter and optional geolocation, builds a payload for that keyword, and retrieves related queries. It specifically extracts rising queries, which are trending keywords with increasing search interest. The function filters these rising keywords to only show ones with a value greater than 100, indicating significant search potential, and returns the top 10 opportunities. This automation helps identify emerging keywords before they become saturated, giving you a competitive advantage in content creation. Now, technical SEO sounds scary, but it's actually where most people drop the ball, which means it's your biggest opportunity. Think of it like this. You can have the best content in the world, but if your website loads like it's running on dial-up internet, or if Google's bots can't even crawl your pages properly, you're dead in the water. I spent one weekend fixing my technical SEO issues, and my traffic jumped 40% in just 2 weeks. No new content, just fixing the foundation. Critical technical SEO fixes that moved the needle. Page speed optimization to get under 3 seconds load time. Mobile-first design with perfect responsive layouts. Clean URL structure that's logical and keyword-rich. Proper XML sitemap and robots. TXT configuration. Schema markup for rich snippets and enhanced SERP display. Fix all broken links and redirect chains. Optimize images with WebP format and lazy loading. Implement HTTPS for security and ranking boost. Alright, let's talk about the controversial part, backlinks. Yes, they still matter. A lot. But no, you shouldn't be buying them or spamming forums. My link magnetism strategy is about creating content so valuable that other websites naturally want to link to it. I call it linkable assets. These are pieces of content specifically designed to attract backlinks. Think original research, comprehensive guides, free tools, or data visualizations. I created one industry report that generated 250 backlinks in 3 months without me asking for a single one. Here's my exact playbook for building high-quality backlinks without begging or buying. First, I create what I call statistics roundup posts. These are gold mines because journalists and bloggers are always looking for data to cite. Second, I use the broken link building technique where I find dead links on high-authority sites and offer my content as a replacement. Third, I leverage digital PR by creating newsworthy content and pitching it to relevant publications. And finally, I build relationships with other creators in my space through genuine engagement and collaboration. Quote, "The best SEO strategy isn't about gaming the algorithm. It's about creating such incredible value that the algorithm has no choice but to reward you." From my personal SEO journal. Let me walk you through exactly how my traffic grew from basically nothing to 50,000 monthly visitors. This didn't happen overnight, but it happened faster than you'd think. The key was consistency and doubling down on what worked. These numbers tell the full story of what's possible when you nail this strategy. My organic traffic grew by 3,200% in just 6 months. The average session duration doubled because I was attracting the right audience. My bounce rate dropped to 35%, which Google loves. And perhaps most importantly, I was generating qualified leads that actually converted into customers. This wasn't just vanity metrics. This was real business growth. You don't need expensive tools to make this work, but the right tools make everything faster and easier. Here are the exact tools I use daily in my SEO workflow. Some are free, some have paid options, but all of them deliver serious ROI. I've tried hundreds of tools over the years, and this is my battle-tested stack that I wouldn't work without. My essential SEO tool stack. Google Search Console and Analytics, free and mandatory for tracking performance. Ahrefs or SEMrush for keyword research and competitor analysis. Screaming Frog for technical SEO audits and site crawling. Sopher SEO for on-page content optimization. ChatGPT and Claude for content ideation and drafting. Canva for creating visual assets and infographics. PageSpeed Insights for performance monitoring. Yoast or Rank Math plugin for WordPress optimization. If you're ready to stop bleeding money on ads and start building real, sustainable traffic, here's your exact 30-day action plan. Follow this step by step, and I promise you'll start seeing results. Don't skip steps. Don't take shortcuts. Trust the process. Look, I know this seems like a lot, but here's the truth. I was exactly where you are 6 months ago, watching my ad budget disappear with nothing to show for it. Making this shift to SEO was the best business decision I ever made. Not only am I getting more traffic than ever, but I actually own that traffic. It's not rented from Facebook or Google. If I stopped creating content today, my traffic would keep growing for months because I've built real authority. That's the power of SEO. The difference between struggling and thriving is one good strategy. This is yours.